What is going on, you guys? It is that time of the week, the weekly recap. It is July 5th, 2026. Let's get this party started. Okay, so volume's pretty good, doing all right. Some interesting things we got to talk about, though. We're having some problems with Solana here, and I'm actually in contact with some people who were affected here. I just want to give you guys a heads up and kind of break this down a little bit. So here's one example of a swap. It was made 2 days ago. It's just we're just a little stuck right now because we're having issues on the node side, and they are actively trying to resolve the issue. Okay, so super sorry about that, guy. But let's move on. Let me show you this. So here you have Zano. He's one of the core devs here. He's trying to get nodes to run on archival mode here to get things moving along. And another update as well is that he is pushing update. This is yesterday, the recording of this video, of course, working on the patch to avoid archival completely. So just stay patient with us, guys. Super sorry about that. We're going to get you guys going. And then once it does, this should, see, this is the outbound here. It should process normally as far as I know, but if it does not, of course, we'll be in contact with you if you've reached out, and we'll get you guys taken care of. Okay, guys? So thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Let's move on here. Let's go to Rune Bond real quick. So APY is back, 20% APY. You love to see it. So the reason why we're going to talk about Rune Bond today is if you go over to community nodes, we've made some changes here. So we have rotated nodes out that have been uplifted and now have multiple loads. Super awesome. We have new nodes here. So NativeSwap has reached the total bond count. They are active. That is a new node operator, guys. Yes, you love to see it. Guys, Nightwatch right here. Nightwatch, super awesome THORChain. We love this guy. Super cool. Look where he's at. 278,000. What, that's like 22,000 more rune. If there's anyone out there who has some spare rune, they want to bond to Nightwatch, let's get them churned in. This is another node operator that's going to increase the decentralization of the network. Very cool. We have our own node here. We'd like to get it churned in, but this guy is so close. Let's get Nightwatch over the hump, guys. So if anyone's out there, if you've got some rune, please consider so this guy can get some experience and we, again, increase the decentralization. That is the whole goal of what we're doing here. Let's transition. We've been in the news. I think the marketing team has been largely responsible for this as well. MiCA in Europe, you guys know all about that, okay? And we're getting some things here. THORChain is getting noticed. Okay, guys, this is the whole game theory right here. Permissionless, non-KYC access to real layer 1 exogenous assets from their own wallet, right? There's no official third party, no KYC. THORChain is freedom tech. It is freedom infrastructure. That is what we were born to do. That is what we are going to do. And we are now seeing it play in real time. The importance, the first principles of THORChain are showing their light. This is just one article. There's another article, guys. 3 places to move your crypto before the MiCA deadline. If you go down here, THORChain. Keep self-custody, trade only when you need to. If you are affected by MiCA and you need to swap assets or do whatever you need to do, like THORChain is here for you, right? THORChain, we took no shortcuts on the first principles. So happy to see this. Expect more articles soon, guys, as the world discovers the miracle of what THORChain is, and the engineering miracle, I really should say. I mean, so well done. I love to see it. More. Let's move on, you guys. The exploit report is live, you guys. So I know people were asking for this. Our cryptographer team is pretty much done. They did not find any additional attack vectors. We'll go ahead and click the link here to this. So this is a pretty technical breakdown, okay? But I'm going to try and summarize it as quickly as I can because this is a recap. We don't go into the weeds here. Basically, it was a concatenation of 3 issues. Okay, so if we scroll all the way down here to the bottom, see, it is a long one, guys. I'll freeze here if you want to pause. But basically, we had the Binance library. There was some issue there. And then we had these other issues as well where the attacker was able to get small amounts of key material until they got the full key and they're able to take in a vault, okay? And all of these issues in isolation are not a problem at all and are low on the priority list. But when you concatenate them, it is what results in the 0-day exploit. And this is an attack vector that was unknown completely. And we've said previously, it took many days, including the inventors of GG20 cryptography. The inventors, it took many days to figure out the exact attack path. And when you concatenate all these things together, boom, we got hit. So, but we've recovered. The network is back, and we have patched to prevent this from happening in the future. The plan is to change cryptography to DKLS, maybe Frost on certain things in the future. That takes a lot of engineering, guys. It's not a simple thing, but this is what happened here, guys. So, and this was not an AI attack. This was a sophisticated attacker knowing cryptography, because once we figured out the attack path, we'd spoon feed the information to AI. AI could not replicate it. Even, again, spoon feeding, the most obvious thing ever. So whoever attacked us, they were going for blood there. But we have recovered, thankfully, and the mission goes on. So, guys, link description down below if you want to read that. Let's move on. ADR 29, guys. This is from Son of Odin, Chad Bareford here. Revenue share. So pretty cool. So to make this as super succinct as I can, and the link down here, right here, guys, if you want to check this out. Or I'm sorry, right here, the link. Basically, any integration partner like SwapKit, Symbiosis, or whoever, if they send us more volume, they get a slice of the revenue on our side, on THORChain side. So this is a proposal Chad Bareford came up with. Really cool. And let's shout SwapKit. SwapKit has a response to THORChain's proposal here, where they want to do 10%. Basically, they get 10% kickback for the more volume they send to us. So this is already working, guys. Love this. So if you are an integrator of THORChain and you want to come with your own proposal, reach out. Reach out to Chad Bareford, Kenton, Randy, myself. We'd love to see this, because the more volume you send to THORChain, the more we want to kick you back on our side. That's a really great positive feedback loop, because, again, THORChain has its own exogenous assets that are secured in a decentralized way. It's very, very powerful stuff. So shout out to SwapKit. Love to see it, you guys. So yeah, ADR 29 for those. So reach out. And then also make sure your Thor name, very important, guys. Make sure your Thor name is not like --. Like, unfortunately, SwapKit has that, and we've had to like hard code a specific thing. We will do it for SwapKits, okay? But make sure you just have a normal Thor name so we don't have any issues with doing that. Okay, guys? Love to see it. Let's move on to another thing. Dynamic fees. This is another new thing coming on THORChain, where based on the swap flow, our fee charge will increase or decrease, and this is hopefully algorithmically going to get us into an optimal state where we maximize the revenue to THORChain. So this is very easy and basic at first. We will dial it in as data comes in. Rake has a dashboard here where he has built, so check out rate analytics here. Super cool. This is the very beginning. We have Symbiosis, Shapeshift here. If you are an integrator, you want to get involved, reach out, guys. Again, this is super cool. Dynamic fees. We will see how it all pans out. And this leads us into Thursday. We had Randy and we had Mr. Chad Barefoot. Mr. Chad Barefoot. You got to love AI translations. Oh, gosh. Awesome. This is really awesome, guys. We talked about a lot of the same things I've just mentioned. Monero update, free stable to stable swaps, revenue share, biz dev updates. Randy gave us an update on what he's currently working on. Guys, there's so much stuff going in the background. Super exciting time. Kenton is on vacation, so let's wish Kenton well. Get some rest. The guy is grinding all the time, guys. So I'm hoping you're having a good time, buddy. But this was a great conversation. To transition from this, we mentioned XMR. So XMR, you guys, it's getting close. It's getting close. I think Native Swap came up with a meme, days mean weeks, weeks mean months, months mean years, and it's kind of true. But hopefully we're just weeks away, you guys. Here's Diesel Battery. This was June 26th, so more than a week ago. But I just want to mention this because, he wants to, let's push this, followed by an XMR update. Let's get it running on validators. And then June 1st, he quoted his own thing here. Just one more, please. We have reached that threshold. So we are on the cusp of real XMR swaps, you guys. Super important. If we go back to Thursday, Chad Bareford did mention that we did find some bugs on the client side, on the Sarai side. So we got to fix that now. Just extensive testing, guys. We're going to push this thing. We're going to do the best we can. Mainnet is the ultimate test environment. So please, always, guys, remember when XMR goes live, shallow liquidity, there may be bugs. It may pause immediately. So our integrators out there, just keep that in the back of our mind. We hope to hit the ground running, but it's a complex thing. This is the most complicated chain clients, but it's coming, guys. So I can't wait. Let's go to Saturday. We had BazaarSwap. Man, Flynn and Nikita from BazaarSwap, this was such a fun conversation. These guys have our ethos, and they're so excited about THORChain. They're so excited about the integration there. And again, the ethos. Flynn really broke it down, so many things of THORChain didn't take the shortcuts. It's real layer one permissionless liquidity. They have XMR ready to go. They're one of those integrators. When XMR goes live and it's stable, they will be adding it. So super thankful to them. These guys have been in the space for a long time. They are diehard warriors. And this was such a fun conversation, you guys. Really check it out. We have timestamps down below as well. And I cannot wait to see how they do. They have a lot of fun, interesting ideas on the podcast of things they're going to be doing in the future. So shout out to these boys. Thank you. It was such a great meeting, and we will do it again, especially when maybe XMR goes live. Love to chat with you boys again. Let's shout out another friend of the ecosystem, Zano. Zano, hard fork. It is live as far as I know. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. If it's not live, it is on the brink of going live. So this is important because this allows them to integrate THORChain. They created a new type of address, which basically makes the integration process on THORChain much easier. Because for those who don't know, THORChain has to know what's going on at all times. It must have solvency. And so they made this hard fork specifically in mind, partly to add on to THORChain. So super, very exciting. Congratulations to the Zano team. Absolutely love this. And I really want to get you guys on THORChain as soon as possible. It's another privacy token, and THORChain needs to be the ultimate privacy DEX. I mean, this is our game theory absolutely actualized. So shout out to our Zano boys. Let's do a Ruggira update. So this is the order book here. Again, whale names, erudite. I'm going to keep calling you out. Put the order book here. I don't know what fin is. I'm not a whale guy. I'm not a marine biologist. So this is the order book. I love giving that guy a little shit occasionally. All right. So if you guys want here, I'm going to go ahead and just scroll through this a little bit. Zoom in a little here. They have a B rune update, UX, UI changes here. Here's what's in progress here. These Ruggira boys, they're always working in the background. I know, there's nothing flashy, exciting going on, but they're just working. Hans is putting in the hard effort here. This is the next big thing for THORChain. I mean, this is going to be absolutely incredible. This is where DeFi primitives come online, and we really can parity match features on centralized exchanges. So this is so very exciting, guys. Let's go. Let's go to the next one here, guys. We have the API infrastructure here. Lots of cool things here. And let's do a little throwback here. There are teams like BazaarSwap that know what Ruggira is doing, and they are super excited in the infrastructure that is being built on there. So a lot of these things are interrelated, guys. So I know it's early days, but the sheer potential of what Ruggira, the app layer, is, we're not even touched the surface yet. So keep working, guys. You're doing really great stuff. Redacted, a privacy element on the app layer. People have no idea what's coming. Super exciting. You guys, Saturday, shout out to Voltisig. This will be the next interview with Pau. I love Pau. I cannot wait to talk to this guy. What is going on? The next Voltisig. For those who don't know, Voltisig is like a multi-part wallet, right? Where you have individual vaults, kind of like THORChain tech that's miniaturized. Super, very exciting. Want to hear the latest for them. They got AI stuff happening, all kinds of stuff. Again, multi-chain support, multi-factor protection. This is the new standard. And again, for those who don't know, Voltisig is the THORChain community. THORChain is the solution, guys. We are inventing things. We're bringing things that make this industry not only better, but safer. And Voltisig is an important component of that. Can't wait to talk to them. Do not miss that podcast, guys. Let's finish this off, guys. THORChain, swap.thorchain.org, swap.thorchain.org. This is the zero affiliate official interface of THORChain, guys. If you want to try swapping, please use this interface. It is great. You got lots of wallets here, external, all kinds of stuff. You connect your wallet, all the different assets. Very cool, guys. This is great. This is what we want here. Again, there's nothing better here. And guys, a lot of interesting things are coming. When the app layer really gets going, there's going to be an advanced section to this well. So perps, loans, money markets, all kinds of fun stuff, maybe even prediction markets. Everything is coming to swap.thorchain.org. Don't forget the name, swap.thorchain.org. And that's going to wrap up this weekly recap Whew, that was a lot, you guys. There's so many. Try to go through as efficiently as I can. There are so many things happening. You don't realize during the week how many different topics need to be covered. Always remember, guys, nothing we discuss here is financial advice for information, educational purposes only. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to be having so many more stuff coming soon. I can't wait to tell you guys about it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.